Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fitria Alfinia. I'm from class 3B and my student number is 222310005. And in today's special occasion, I would like to deliver my PowerPoint for my mid-test assignment with the title Junk Food. Okay, so before I start, I would like to explain a little bit on why I choose this topic, and it is simply because I just feel like a lot of us, especially Indonesians, we are not aware of what junk food can do to us, and we are not aware of how bad junk food can damage our body and ourselves. So I just wanted to bring this topic to bring more awareness so that we know how dangerous and how harmful it is to us. And without any further ado, let's just get straight into the PowerPoints. Okay, so here is my title. It's called Junk Food. Okay, for the first slide, we have the definition of junk food. So what exactly is junk food? Well, junk food, it generally refers to foods that contributes to lots of calories but little nutritional value. And it is also a food that is high in fat, sodium, and or sugar. Usually given a very attractive appearance by adding food additives and colors to enhance flavor, texture, appearance, using long shelf life. What I can conclude from this slide is that junk food is basically some sort of food that has a very little nutritional values. It means that it does not contribute to your daily recommended food intakes, because junk food doesn't have carbs, it doesn't have proteins, and a lot more stuff that you really need for your body, which is honestly really sad because all junk food contains is just calories. It contains a lot of calories, sugar, and just salty things. So that is what junk food is defined as. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Now the next slide is what are the examples? Okay, so here are some examples of what a junk food is. We have burgers. This is a very common meal of what people maybe know a junk food is. And we also have pizzas, sodas, or any carbonated drinks. We also have cupcakes or other sweet foods, basically, and the list goes on. So these are just some example of what junk food is. There are many more examples to this, but here is the one that I picked. Okay, so the next slide is why junk food? Why do people choose junk food? Well, people tend to go for an instant choice, such as junk food, because number one, it is easily available. Number two, it is quick and easy. Number three, it is tasty. And number four, it is simple. This is basically the reasons on why people tend to go for junk food instead of prepping meals at home, because they're way easier and they're way more quicker and instant. Junk food is already there. You can just go to a fast food restaurant and then you can order whatever you want and pay and leave and eat. Okay, so the next slide is some damages that junk food can cause and what junk food can do to your body. Okay, so the first one we have is, of course, we have obesity. This is basically because the food that junk food has, it has a lot of sugar, fats, less mineral and vitamins. So yeah, because of the less nutrition that they have, it can cause you obesity because you're consuming too much salt and so much sugar, which makes your weight gain so much faster. The second one is fatigue. Your blood sugar from eating junk foods um, can cause a surge in insulin, leading to a quick drop in blood sugar, which leaves you feeling tired, cranky, hungry for more. So yes, junk food can make you feel tired throughout the day because of the ingredients that junk food have. And then the third reason is diabetes. Of course, we all know that junk food can cause diabetes because, again, the rapid effect on blood sugar levels can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar levels. Alright, next, here's the example of a case in our country, Indonesia. This is taken from 2010. You can see from the title, it says, "Poor nutrition and growing levels of obesity are taking a toll on the health of Indonesians, and experts warn as an increasing number of people consume fast food and lead sedentary lifestyles." So you can see how bad junk food is, and you can see how it can lead to obesity and other health problems. And next, okay, now this is probably an obvious question. Should you stop consuming? The answer is yes, you should avoid at all costs because you can get some serious health issues from this and so many bad side effects from consuming too much junk food. If you are really craving some junk food, you can definitely do that, but please have it occasionally and rarely, because if you consume it too much, it will just ruin your health and your body. Alright, this slide. Okay, next. What to do instead? Well, instead of eating junk food, you can eat alternative food such as healthy food, which is the recommended food that nutritionist advises you to eat instead. So, food that basically have nutrients that includes protein, carbohydrates, fat, water, vitamins, and minerals. So here's some examples. There is vegetables, milk, and fruits, and a lot more, such as yogurt, rice. That is the best option that you can go for, so please have this instead. Now this is the recommended meal, basically the portion of what you should have per day. So here on the right side we have the healthy food pyramid. So at the bottom you can see we should at least have 40% bread, pasta, or cereals. That is an example of carbs. And then 35% of fruits and vegetables, because you should always include that. 20% meat, fish, milk, eggs, source of protein, and then 5% of fat, oil, sugar, sweets. And then here on the left, we have an example of what a healthy dish looks like. So you can see that there is a whole grains of rice, there is this healthy protein, I think that's a fish, you have your vegetables, fruits, and then you have your beverage, which is milk. But a better option for milk is water. Milk is also good, but a way better option for your beverage would have to be water, because you should always drink your water 24/7, and you should always have enough H2O in your body because you want to stay hydrated at all times. So please have your water. And finally, to sum it all up, we can basically conclude that junk food is not good for you, it is unhealthy, and you should avoid it at all costs and at all times, because the damage that junk food brings for us is not something to be taken as a joke about, since it has to do with our health and our life. If you want to live longer, please stop consuming junk food, especially if you make junk food as a lifestyle and you eat it every day. Please stop, because it is seriously harmful and you should stop from now. Instead, eat more healthy food and follow the food pyramid that I just showed you, so that you can live a better life and so that your body will be happy. For me, I hope we all can stop eating junk food a lot, and I hope we can reduce the amount of junk food that we eat. So yes, that is all from me. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.